Good morning, everyone. I hope you had a great worship yesterday. We're going to continue our journey through Book of Timothy. We're looking at Book of Timothy with growth and maturity in mind. And this morning we'll look at 1 Timothy chapter 4, verse 7 through 8. It says, "Have nothing to do with godless myths and old wives' tales. Rather, train yourself to be godly, for physical training is of some value, but godliness has value for all things." As you know, you don't get strong by watching someone else lift weights. You have to pick up the weights yourself. And not just the easy ones either. The heavier ones that stretch your limit without breaking you are absolutely important in your growth. See, growth comes when you face resistance. The good trainer knows how to push you with truth. You can handle more than you think, he'll say. But that same trainer also walks alongside of you with grace. Don't worry, I've got you if you start to struggle. And that's the balance Paul talks about when he tells Timothy, train yourself to be godly. Godly growth happens when truth and grace work side by side. See, truth stretches us. Grace steadies us. Lean too far on truth alone and faith feels like a burden. Lean too far on grace alone and growth slows down. But when both are present, spiritual maturity starts to take shape. A strength that's firm but kind, honest but loving. See, spiritual training is not punishment, it's preparation. God doesn't call out our rough edges to shame us and guilt us, but to shape us. Truth shows us where we need to change, where our habits or actions don't reflect His heart. Grace reminds us we're loved even while we're still learning and sometimes stumbling. See, we don't grow by being perfect. We grow by staying willing and obedient. The people who make continuous progress are the ones who keep their hearts open to both. They listen when God corrects them, but they don't collapse and get destroyed under guilt. See, instead of saying, I'll never get that right, they pray, Lord, teach me, guide me. And that's the heart of a disciple in training. When Paul says, train yourself to be godly, he's not talking about some stiff, joyless religion. He's inviting us to a daily pattern that draws us closer to God, to be with Jesus. Spiritual discipline is not about earning His approval. It's about building a relationship that grows deeper over time. Think about prayer or scripture or worship, not as chores, but as moments of connection with a Father who delights in you and who loves you. Every small act of faith, listening before reacting, forgiving quicker, encouraging someone, surrendering fear is a sign that you're partnering with a God who is shaping your heart from inside out to be more like His Son, Jesus. Growth doesn't have to be dramatic. Sometimes it's slow, very slow, like muscles gathering strength, one repetition at a time. But every small, continuous step is deeply sacred to God. This week, maybe choose one small way to train your soul. Perhaps that means start the day with a few minutes of quiet moment before God. Maybe it means ending the night by naming 3 things you are thankful for. Maybe it also means trading one criticism for an encouraging word from scriptures. You see, don't do these things to prove your worth. Do them because you're already loved. Truth shows you what matters. Grace helps you to live it out. When those two walk together side by side, growth feels less like striving and more like becoming whole, becoming free, becoming more like Jesus. So my friends, may the Lord train our hearts, yours and mine, with truth that challenges and mercy that strengthens. And may every act of faith draw us one step closer to Jesus Christ. Click that like button if you have not. Share, subscribe if you want these videos right away. May we bless others by sharing these moments with them. God bless you, and I'll see you on Wednesday.